Hey, what's up you guys? It's N2360 and my first video for the reviews of the minimates, the Iron Man 2 Minimates War Machine and Mark V. So the detail for these Iron Man 2 minimates is really great. I love the metallic paint that's on here for any color. Silver, red, or the dark gray that War Machine has. And the accessories also are awesome. So you got War Machine's chain gun, you got his rocket launcher, missile launcher, I mean. And right now I'm gonna go into depth on the Mark V. Alright, so the Mark V, right now I'm displaying it with the Tony Stark hair, and where you can see his face. But yes, he has the helmet, of course. I'm going to put that on him. And the helmet is really nice. One thing that I expected they would have on the helmet that they didn't was the little markings on the faceplate, because the Mark V kind of has those little pieces that come together that make the faceplate. But that's extreme. That would be like extremely detailed, and it's fine that they don't have it, and it's just as good as the Mark V Minimate without those. But the helmet is great. If you have the Mark IV or Mark VI, it's basically like that helmet. For the arms, for the hands, and for the legs are completely different. As you can see, they kind of got the this weird design here on this part, and the gloves kind of have this like I don't know what you call it, like jagged look to them. And then same with the legs. And it's really detailed. And on the back, so you've got the chest plate armor comes down like this. The shoulder pads are really unique. They kind of got that, like, just like the Mark V, they kind of these three parts to them. On the front, got the arc reactor. We've got the metal part that comes out from the sides, and then the metal part in the middle. And yeah, this piece is I don't really know which way this part goes. Either it goes that way, or if you turn it around, it goes that way on the front. But if you don't like that piece, I don't really care too much about that piece. Then you can just display them without it. It's fine without it. It just adds a little bit more bulkiness, which the Mark V really doesn't have. So, all in all, it wouldn't be that bad if you didn't have that piece. And that's another good thing about the Mark V. He is extremely less bulky of a minimate than, say, definitely more than War Machine, and more than the Mark IV and Mark VI. And even the Iron Man 1 Iron Man minimates. Standard minimate articulation, in all the spots. And then for this figure, he comes with this hair for Tony Stark, which I showed you, and then he also comes with the two hands. That's about it for the Mark V. One little note, as you've been seeing a couple times in this video, the feet keep falling off. One of the feet for this is really loose. I've switched them many times, but I'm sure that this won't happen to everyone, but it's just been happening to me. It's the only bad thing I've found about this minimate, really. But besides that, this is an awesome minimate, and if you want a cool Iron Man and a War Machine, then you should get this set. Definitely more for the War Machine, but also for this figure because he's really awesome. So next I'm going to go to the War Machine figure. Alright, so the War Machine. Let's figure is very awesome, very bulky, has lots of nice pieces to it, still has great articulation as far as minimates go. And the glove, there's extremely detailed. It's got the gauntlets with the M5s on them on the back. And it's got the accurate chest armor. The eyes and arc are both blue. What I know is that the arc was kind of like a bluish whitish, and then the eyes were red. This kind of makes it more simple though, just both blue, and it really doesn't matter if you're really precise about what color it should be based on the movie. Then I guess this is wrong, but who really cares? So for the pieces, you've got the gloves, which can come off, and you can replace them with his Rhodey's hands. He's got 2 hands, and then also this armored chest plate. You can take off his helmet to show Don Cheadle as Rhodey. Then, so if you take the head off, then you can take the armor off. And the armor is just huge and awesome. It's just one piece, and then it has these 2 other pieces, the Gatling gun, or the chain gun, and the missile pod. The armor itself is very huge. It's got 2 pegs where you put the pieces there. You've got the shoulder pads, which are very accurate. They don't have the writings on them. That would be extremely accurate. But yeah, it's got the these little things. I guess I don't know what you call those. But it's got the place for the head. It goes down to the belt, and yeah. And then so the rest of the body. It has the boots, which you can't take off. It's kind of like the Iron Man 2 thing, where the legs are sculpted specifically for Iron Man. You can't really do much with those, but they're very accurate. They've got the big boots. You got the they look like you could fly anywhere at the speed of sound. And then you got the insides, the arc reactor. And then, since the suit is based off the Mark II, they use the Mark II to make the War Machine, that it's basically just that arc reactor, and pretty plain and simple. So yeah, you can even display War Machine with his other helmet, which is the open face plate helmet, which you can put on right here. There we go. Just gotta stand him up right here. And yeah, you got it. The open face plate War Machine. And it doesn't go down all the way to show his mouth, because the face is kind of, the hair comes down, and it doesn't show his whole face. But it's fine. It really doesn't matter too much. But yeah, it's cool that they have the option to have those 2 helmets. And all in all, I think this set is very awesome for both a War Machine and an Iron Man figure. And there you go. That was my review on the first minimates I ever got. The Iron Man 2, War Machine, and Mark V figures. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more reviews, as well as my new show that may come out really soon. It's going to be a minimate show, because this is my minimate channel. My other channel, the new N236, is my Lego channel and action figure reviews channel. And so stay tuned. Please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.